Hey guys, Ace here from NetPlayMarketing.com, and I apologize for any noisy background noise. As you can see, I'm outside. I actually just finished a run down there, and I hadn't actually gone for a run in a little bit. It had been a couple of weeks since I went out for my last 5K, because that's generally what I go for, nothing super crazy, but enough distance to get me a little winded. And today when I left my house, I was like, I want to do a really good run today. You know, you have to get yourself in that mindset of, you know what, this is what I want to accomplish. So I told myself I want to run a sub 25-minute 5K. So I got to the trail and started going, and a kilometer in, I was doing really good pace. I was under the time that I needed to be, which was great. Got to the second kilometer, maintained that pace, which is awesome. And then shortly after breaking, sorry if that was noisy, shortly after breaking the halfway point, I started to feel it. I started to feel the pace that I was keeping at, right? And I actually got a bit of a cramp about 3.5 kilometers in. So I was really, really close. And I had to slow down. In fact, I actually had to stop for about 20 seconds, which usually never happens to me because the cramp was really that bad. And so that cost me some time, right? And I picked up the pace again, and I got to about a kilometer away and from my goal, which is 5K, and I got hit by the cramp again. And I had actually made up some time, and that's probably why I got an even bigger cramp this time, which slowed me down big time. So as opposed to getting a sub 25-minute 5K, I ended up doing a 5K in just over 26 minutes, which is still not bad, but it's definitely not my best time ever, which is kind of what I was going for when I left today. So why am I telling you this? The reason why I'm telling you this, guys, is because similar to this run, your business is very much the same way. You know, sometimes as much as you can prepare for something, even though this run I didn't quite prepare for, I probably would have been a lot better if I had been consistent in my running. But that aside, you know, if you're, it doesn't matter how much time you prepare for. It doesn't matter, you know, how many courses you do, how much training you undertake. It doesn't matter how much, you know, preparation you try to get yourself ready for before you launch your business, or before, you know, you get going on launching a campaign for traffic or whatever the case may be for your business. What'll happen is that life has a different plan for you. Okay, you might have a plan of what you want to accomplish, and a lot of times life throws you in a completely different direction. Just like my run right now, right? My body wasn't ready for it, and so it cost me some time. Same thing with your business, right? Sometimes you'll have a goal you want to accomplish. You want to hit, you know, your first milestone in, you know, 30 days, or you want to do this in 60 days, or whatever the case may be. But 60 days later, it doesn't happen, right? You maybe fall a little bit short. But the main thing, guys, is that you shouldn't let that deter you, right? I mean, for me, I could have let that cramp stop me altogether, right? I could have just been like, okay, maybe I'm pushing myself too much. Maybe I should just take it easy so it doesn't get worse. Rather, I gave it just enough time to get over it, and then I gave even harder, right? And I finished, okay? I finished my race. That's the most important part. I said I was going to do a 5K today, and I finished that 5K, okay? That's the most important part of it all, right? It's not so much, you know, what the time was. The point is that I actually did it until I made the goal that I wanted to do. Maybe not the time I wanted, but the distance that I set out to do, right, guys? And the same thing is with your business. If you set up yourself that you want to make $10,000 a month, or that you want to make your first $100,000 a year, or whatever your goal is, right, guys? If you want to retire yourself from your job, whatever your goal is, right? Always keep that in the forefront of your mind, all right? And let that be your motivation. Let that be what's going to guide you to keep going, okay, guys? Because things are going to not go well, right? You might set out a traffic campaign and it sucks, right? You might go out there and, you know, set up some lead pages and they completely tank, right? They're not converting very well, right? Or whatever the case may be. There's 1,000 things that can go wrong. But all you really need is for one thing to go right, for your business to explode. If you go and talk to tons of marketers out there and tons of gurus and stuff like that, guys who have actually made some decent money online, they can tell you that the 90% to 100% of their results come from less than 20% of their actual efforts. But you need to give that 100% to be able to find those 20. Okay, guys? And so you have to find your 20%. You have to find what it is that's going to work for you, so that you can get to the level you want to. So that means 80% of the time you're going to fail, but that 20% of the time, it's going to be amazing. So hopefully that motivates you guys to get going. Hopefully that inspires you to want to, you know, kick yourself in the butt and get your things moving. If you guys need any help with anything, or if you want anything, feel free to reach out to me or check out my blog at netplaymarketing.com, or email me at aces@netplaymarketing.com. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. All right, guys, take care.